JPMorgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon has some advice for New York City's Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani after his election victory.
I'm not going to tell him anything. If he wants to talk to me and talk about what can help build a city, I'd love to say, look what Detroit did. Cities have issues and problems, and it takes all hands on deck to fix those problems.
Mamdani's progressive agenda has already put parts of Wall Street on edge. He is pushing for policies like a rent freeze, city-owned grocery stores, free childcare, and a flat 2% tax on New York's millionaires. The 34-year-old mayor-elect has also said he does not believe billionaires should exist. Before election night, several high-profile business leaders openly backed former Governor Andrew Cuomo instead. Billionaires like Bill Ackman, Mike Bloomberg, and Airbnb co-founder Joe Gebbia poured millions into pro-Cuomo groups. After Mamdani's victory, CNN's Erin Burnett sat down with Jamie Dimon to ask him about Mamdani's plans to raise corporate taxes and his overall dislike of capitalism. Dimon said people have already left New York City. He pointed to hedge funds, banks, and Ken Griffin's move, and said he believes raising taxes now would be a bad idea. Dimon, who has been openly critical of Mamdani, suggested the new mayor could learn from Detroit's outgoing mayor Mike Duggan.
I'm not going to tell him anything. If he wants to talk to me and talk about what can help build a city, I'd love to say, look what Detroit did. Cities have issues and problems, and it takes all hands on deck to fix those problems. He can learn a lot. I hope he calls Mayor Duggan up and spends a little time here to see what they do right, how they can do that. Again, I think good policy matters. And some mayors who don't even have really administrative experience get good at it pretty quick because they're on the firing line. And you're talking about hospitals and schools and weather events and stuff like that. Some mayors don't. I'm hoping all mayors, actually do a good job. If they don't do a good job, it's the citizens broadly who get hurt in that city.
Dimon added that he left Mamdani a message on November 5th and is willing to meet the self-described democratic socialist. He also said he considers himself patriotic and is willing to help any mayor and any governor. During a press conference after election win, Mamdani said he looks forward to speaking with Dimon.
I appreciated Bill Ackman's tweet and the sentiment of it, and I will continue to have conversations with anyone who is committed to the welfare of this city, the vitality of this city, and those are the conversations I will have over the next 57 days and beyond. I can tell you what it means in this city. It means that the idea of a politics built around the delivery of dignity to each and every person who calls the city home, that politics is alive and well. And for too long, we have spent our time debating who deserves that dignity, as opposed to delivering it to each and every person who calls the city home.
But Dimon also said the jury is still out on whether Mamdani will succeed, and that everything will depend on how he executes his vision. How that conversation shapes New York's future is now the big question. Tell us what you think, drop your comments, and keep watching Mint News.